We are at the Gigaparts booth where I've been hanging out a lot during the show. What? Robert's making faces at me behind the camera over here. But I'm with Patrick at Geochron today. And Geochron is, if you guys know what Geochron is, but it's a really neat show you everything around the world type software that only works on a 4K monitor.
Yep.
So the monitor behind me in my ham shack is a 1080p. I have two 4K monitors and I use them both to stream.
That's right.
So as soon as I upgrade my monitor behind me to a 4K, I'll have a Geochron to put behind me, but I haven't done it yet because it doesn't look right on 1080 as you told me.
Well, it'll look like a blurry water painting, and so get a 4K. Just don't get it unless you got a 4K. It'll look awesome and nice and glittery and almost 3D on a 4K.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so give us a brief rundown again, a 1 minute rundown of what the Geo. I don't know if you can even list everything it does. It does so much, but like, it's this mapping program that does all the things. And, wow.
Hello.
I guess she had something to say, but yeah. So tell us what's been new in the last 6 months with the program here.
Sure. Yeah. Well, to start out, we started this whole thing in 1964 with a mechanical clock, and then we still build that clock, but for custom audiences. But this is a much more affordable version of looking at the world in real time. So you can see the gray line right here. That's on top of a ham radio map. And we've added a lot of things. Now you can always see DX propagation, you can see all that kind of stuff. But what's most important in the last year is we've added weather. So a very specific kind of weather. This would be radar and all that kind of stuff coming around. We can do temperature gradients, we can do storm tracking. You can see those hurricanes rolling in, and you can see Doppler radar. And but that's what all this green is right here.
Okay.
This also dovetails into another process that we started, which was adding zoom layers. So here's the United States. We want to get closer to what we're seeing.
Instead of viewing the whole world.
Yeah, right. Okay. So now we can get closer. So here's the whole United States. Here's the gray line. And now, right now, as we do this interview, the sun is rising in Wisconsin and right onto Dallas, as you can see here. Here's our Earth at Night lights. And then it's snowing. That's what this blue is up here.
Okay.
Here's a big storm that's coming into southern Illinois. That's why it's red down here. And this stream of lines right here is actually the lead path of the International Space Station, which you can view in the downward-facing camera in real time. I don't have it up here right now, but you could see the world as it goes by. That's actually what I wanted to do with this map all along, is to see the world as it is in real time.
So you're tapped into the ISS camera?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
I can't do it here because the internet sucks.
Yes, it does.
And so, but the unit itself has maps and runs offline, off-grid. But if you want to get the live layers, of course, you have to be connected to the internet, either by Wi-Fi or by Ethernet, right?
Okay.
So that's what all this is being provided on. So if I turn it on here and run over to the ham radio bundle, and then we can turn on our FT8 spots, turn them off. You have DX spotting, FT8 whisper, put your call sign on Wells, solar terrestrial weather, loon and the moon, the sublunar point, moon terminator, different maps and the Maidenhead grid. So now I just opened up the moon, and you can see here the moon is shining all the way up into Kansas and Nebraska and coming this way. And if I look at the global, this is also new in the last year, because we're improving on this all the time. Back into my big ham radio map, there's the apparent position of the moon. This is high noon, right? Because it's noon right here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's a new moon, that's why it's black. And then the moon is actually shining right here inside the purple haze. Okay. So again, what's new with the clock in the last year, because we're constantly working on it, we've got sublunar points, we've got new weather, and for a lot of our aviation and for our weather audience. And then we've also got the ability to zoom. Right now we have West Coast America, East Coast America, Europe, full North America, and Australia. And we've been busy at Geochron.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is a really neat product. It provides a lot of information. And I saw it up a second ago. There was a satellite pass running through. Is that what this yellow line is here? So the solid yellow? No, that's the ISS, but what are these solid yellow lines here?
Sure. So this solid yellow line is the footprint of the ISS. So because the map reaches off to the either side, you see the ISS here and you see it here.
Gotcha.
All the AMSAT, FM, and linear satellites are also shown right here. This is AO27. This is the linear footprint of that. And you see some others that are wandering around, IO117, and a couple others. But any trackable satellite you can find on the Geochron, but you might have to dig into the menu a little bit for it.
Okay, awesome. Man, I hope you have a good show. This is a great product, and eventually it's going to be in the back of the ham shack. I just got to upgrade my monitor. So, because you told me not to put it on 1080, so I tried it, and I'm like, he's right. It doesn't look good on 1080.
Right.
So, all right, man. Thanks for your time this morning.
Jason, thank you so much.